Hello, my name's Andy and I thought I'd do a quick video about my Land Rover which I'm selling. So it's a TD5 XS90, which I think is about the most desirable model of all of them. So the XS has got the additional extras, which include the heated windscreen, air conditioning, heated seats, and the TD5 engine is the 5-cylinder 2.5, which I think is generally recognised as being the best of the engines, the real Land Rover engines which they fitted. I've owned this car for about 18 months. I've used it pretty much continuously. So to be honest, initially I didn't know what to expect, so I read a bunch of reviews about the Land Rovers. They are pretty rough and they're not very fast, but genuinely I think they're absolutely fantastic. So I initially bought it just taking the dog for a walk and doing a bit of local shopping, but actually I used it more and more. And in the end I've actually ended up buying a 110 as well, it's the Puma engine one, which is actually a bit faster, it's a bit better on the motorway. It doesn't look anywhere near as good as the 90, but actually I've ended up using the 110 to commute to work as a full-time car. So I've got too many cars, one of them has to go, so I've decided to sell the 90. So it's broadly as I bought the car, so silver obviously. It's got aftermarket wheels, it's got the Oz wheels with the bigger section tyres and the flared wheel arches. It's also got the rock sliders, the snorkel and the spotlights on the front, which work very well. And it's got some checker plate, and I think it looks really fantastic in the silver with the black bits. The only work I've done on it I've fitted a new battery very early on because it was a bit weak during the winter, and also when I had the first MOT, the brake off, the rear offside brakes were pretty weak, which turned out to be a seized caliper, or partially seized caliper. So actually I took it to the local garage and all the discs and all the calipers as well as the brake pads have all been replaced, and at the same time they did the wheel bearings because it's an easy job to do at the same time. So all four corners have been done now, they're all brand new and ready to go. I haven't had any mechanical, and they just did a straightforward oil service at the same time. I haven't had any mechanical issues with it at all, so it doesn't use any oil, doesn't use any water, starts first touch. It's a really very, very good solid car. In terms of corrosion, so I know that's always a concern with the Land Rovers, so there's nothing to see on the bulkhead. I'm not aware of any corrosion at all, and underneath it's really excellent. There's a little bit of surface rust which you get, well, even my 2012 110's got surface rust all over it, but in terms of any serious corrosion it's really very, very good. So I don't know whether it was undersealed early on in its life or it's just good luck, and I've no idea, but anyway it's a really good solid car. So the bad points, well, it's relatively high mileage, it's about 170,000 miles, so it's quite a few miles. I say, seems fine, pulls well, turbo's great. The only corrosion I am aware of is the section across the bottom of the door, so there's not much to see. We can see a little bit there, but if we open the door and just look at the end, you can see where they've gone. So that's a really common area for these to go. The door skins are aluminium, and the rail, the door frame including the bottom rail, are steel, and they react. So as far as I looked at lots before I bought this one, as far as I can tell they're either rusty or they've already been done. It's a cheap enough job. The repair strips, I think they're about £30 each, but it's a bit of a faff to fit them. It's probably a day's work to do both sides. So I fully intended to do it. Honestly, I never got round to it, so that does still need doing. But that is pretty much the only fault on the car. So if you look at the interior to start with, so just come forward, Christine. So take a look inside. So it's all original. It's got the half leather seats, which are standard in the XS. I think the chromy gear knobs, I think they're standard as far as I know. So it's got air conditioning. The heater's really good in this one. It's got heated front windscreen as well, which I've used a few times, which is excellent. It's got a later CD player with with Bluetooth connectivity, so that's pretty decent as well. There's no rips or tears or anything else. It's generally very, very tidy. It's a nice place to be in there, actually. That's the front. If you just go around the back, take a quick look. Edit that out. So around the back, when I bought the car, it had a wheel carrier on the back, but as you can see, that's not on anymore. So the spare wheel, to be honest, it's just left in the garage at home. So it's brand new, it's never been used. But the carrier on the back, the thing just rattled and semi-demented, so I've taken it off. If you want to take it away and you can refit it, you're very welcome to. My advice is to throw it in a skip. I think they're rubbish. So if you look in the back, again, it's all pretty much original. It would have been fitted with 4 seats in the back originally, but as I say, I use it for taking the dog for a walk and a bit of shopping and moving things around. So I've only had 2 seats in the back. Let's drop one of them down. So again, they're the original half leather. The carpet's all in nice conditioning. The headlining hasn't got any marks on it or anything. So yeah, just as you'd expect. It's got a tow bar. And if we just have a look down this side of the car, so yeah, there's nothing to report really, all very standard. Oh, I should say that the lights on the back, they're not actually connected, so they would need connecting up if you want to use them. I've never got round to it again. So that's it. That's about all I know about it. It's a really nice car, so I've used it, well, nearly every day. It's been completely reliable. And to be honest, I think if you bought it, I think if you kept it and ran it for a few years and you looked after it, it would probably be worth another few £1000s than it is now. They're a really good investment. And this is the most desirable model, and with good reason. They're the best looking by a long way. In terms of the prices, no negotiation at all. So if you want it, get in contact and we can arrange collection and payment. If you feel it's not for you, well, that's fine. But say there's no negotiation on the price. Not interested in part exchange. I've got lots of cars already. We need to get rid of some, so I'm not looking to get another one. Okay, thanks very much, and look forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much. Bye.